Hello everyone. Welcome to this webinar about the School of Electrical Engineering and Computer Science at KTH in Stockholm, Sweden. During this presentation, we will talk to you about our programs, campus, and so much more. To start off, I'm Katrin from Germany. I'm currently in my second year of the Master's program in Interactive Media Technology here at KTH. Joining me today is Markus, who will now share a bit about himself.
Thank you very much. Hello everyone. I am the Director of First and Second Cycle Education at the School of Electrical Engineering and Computer Science. Moreover, I am the Deputy Head of School and responsible for internationalization at EECS. I am also an Associate Professor at the Division of Communication Systems at the Computer Science Department. My research interests are, for instance, Internet of Things and energy-efficient networks. And in addition to these things, I teach quite a lot. I'm either responsible for or involved in courses like Networks and Communication, Advanced Internetworking, and Internet Security and Privacy.
About today's agenda. During this webinar, you will get an introduction to the School of Electrical Engineering and Computer Science and the master programs that we offer. Firstly, we will give you a short introduction to our school and then present the master's programs and how you can apply to them. Our team of international student ambassadors and the master's coordinators is available behind the scenes ready to answer your questions. So feel free to type your questions in the Q&A function in Zoom at any time. To start off, let me give you a brief overview of KTH Royal Institute of Technology. The university was established in 1827. The reigning Swedish King Carl Gustaf XVI is the guardian of the university. Since the start, KTH has been at the center of many technological advances in Sweden. In the early 1950s, the country's first nuclear reactor was installed on campus, and at the same time, Sweden's very first TV station went on air across the street. Over the last 200 years, KTH has gone on to become one of the most prominent technical universities in Europe, attracting talent from all over the world. We have over 13,000 full-time students. Over 2,000 of them are international master's students. KTH also attracts around 2,000 PhD students, many of them from outside of Sweden. Today, KTH is ranked top 100 in the world in the 2026 QS World University Rankings. To explain KTH's activities a bit more, we are separated into 5 subject areas, also referred to as schools. At KTH, each subject area is responsible for education and research activities within the specific subject area. Each of these has a number of departments, centers of excellence, and study programs. This autumn, we offer a webinar for each subject area to introduce you to the education and its master's programs. Today, we're focusing on the subject area of electrical engineering and computer science and its master programs. So, 3 reasons why choosing a program at KTH is a good decision. First of all, at KTH, students have access to cutting-edge resources like makerspaces, labs, and state-of-the-art technical equipment. Second of all, students often work with professionals on hands-on projects, giving them practical experience and networking opportunities. And lastly, students are encouraged to experiment, take creative risks, and pursue interdisciplinary projects, even turning ideas from class into startups or real-world solutions. We'll talk more about this later in the presentation.
Thank you, Katrin. Now, the average acceptance rate at last year to our master's programs was 29%. The acceptance rate is the number of admitted students in relation to the number of applicants who met the admission requirements for a specific program. The acceptance rates vary widely between the programs and change over the year depending on the number of qualified applicants and the number of seats in each program. So within our school, we conduct research and education within electrical engineering, computer science, and information and communication technology. The School of ECS is only a few years old, but the subject has roots all the way back to the beginning of the previous century. ECS was founded January 1st, 2018, as a merge between former schools of electrical engineering, Communication and Computer Science, and Information and Communication Technology. ECS was founded with the declared intent of solving the societal challenges of the future. We are very proud of our rankings. According to the QS ranking, we are currently number 33 in electrical engineering and number 69 in computer science, and we are constantly working very hard to improve these numbers. In this picture, you can see an overview of KTH's main campus in central Stockholm. Even though the campus is located in the city center, it's in a very green surrounding. You can see on the right-hand side of the picture the Royal National Park. This is very characteristic for Stockholm, that despite being a busy capital city, it's full of parks and nature. The education within electrical engineering and computer science is located at the main campus in the Stockholm city, and to a large extent we are concentrated around the beautiful large brick buildings that you can see in the lower parts of the picture. It is a very nice place to be, so at KTH you will access a vibrant student life as well as a prestigious academic environment. Katrin, would you like to add some of your experience on this?
Yes, thank you. I also wanted to share where I spend my time so you get a better understanding of where you might spend your time. So all of my classes are at main campus, and many of them in the electrical engineering and science buildings. I enjoy studying in KTH's beautiful library and usually meet my friends for lunch in Nimble, the student union building. The sports center offers a few free sports classes like aerial fitness that I've joined last year and really enjoyed.
So, studying at EECS, we have two main fields of study at the second cycle for our master programs, electrical engineering and computer science and engineering. It is really exciting to have these two areas under the same roof, since there's an enormous need for engineers and researchers with knowledge and understanding of both electrical engineering and computer science. Most likely, it will remain so for the foreseeable future. Our research and teaching activities in EE and CS also make it possible for us to address societal challenges by creating new knowledge in the borderline between our two subject areas. This is a great opportunity at the School of ECS. So, our master programs. This is probably what you will see when you start exploring our program offering on the KTH web. All our 20 master's programs in alphabetic order. So, what can we do in this webinar to help you navigate through this offering of ours? First of all, I can start with trying to structure the information for you a little bit. Now, on the left-hand side of this picture, you see the programs that lead to a degree in electrical engineering. On the right-hand side, you see the programs that lead to a degree in computer science. And in the middle, there are a couple of programs that can lead to either a degree in EE or CS, depending on what specialization you decide to pursue. Now, the observant student notices that there are only 14 programs here, while there was 20 on the previous slide. So what about all the other programs? These are all European university collaborations based on student mobility. Typically, first year at one university and second year at another partner university. When it comes to these EIT programs, EIT is the European Institute of Innovation and Technology, a large European collaboration integrating business, education and research. EIT InnoEnergy addresses sustainable energy as its priority area, and it's offered by 4 European universities together. EIT Digital, on the other hand, focuses on innovation and entrepreneurship. It's offered by 17 European universities together. These joint programs, they follow a different application cycle, and you can read more about them on the KTH webpage. So in this webinar, we will not be able to go into details of each individual master program. However, it is important for you to be aware of specializing within the programs in your area of interest. So, study the program descriptions very carefully when you get to this point in your selection process. Some of our master programs have well-defined specialization tracks, and in other programs, you combine conditionally elective courses into subject areas. In the following 3 slides, we have listed the specializations within each program for your convenience. On the first slide here, we have the 4 programs in the electrical engineering area. As you can see, 2 of them have specialization tracks. In electrical power and engineering, as well as in nanotechnology, you combine electives within a subject area. Moving on to the next area, the borderline between electrical engineering and computer science, where we have 4 programs here. As you can see, we offer various tracks in all these programs, giving you the opportunity to tailor the program to your interests. And on this slide, you see the programs in the computer science area. Here we have software engineering and computer science with their different tracks. The other programs in the computer science field, they work with conditional elective courses to specialize in different subject areas. And on this slide, we also see your program, Katrin.
Yes, exactly. I study interactive media technology, and I have picked classes from fields like computer science, interaction design, and human-computer interaction. At the moment, I'm focusing on classes in the design area as my bachelor's program did not incorporate that, and I find it fascinating. With this, it's now time to talk about how to apply to our programs. So each year, there's one application and admission round for studies starting in autumn. You can apply for up to 4 programs in one application. To explore all of KTH's programs, you can visit kth.se/master to find the master's programs that match your interests. Make sure to review the admission requirements on each program page to ensure you meet them. You can apply online through university admissions by the 15th of January. This is also where you can rank up to 4 programs in order of priority. You should submit all documents, so upload all required documents by the 2nd of February. And if you're a non-EU or EEA or Swiss applicant, you have to pay the application fee of 900 crowns by the 2nd of February as well. You will get your admission results by the 26th of March in your university admissions account. And don't forget to explore scholarships from KTH, the Swedish Institute, and other organizations. You can also join our webinar on the 4th of December for detailed guidance on admissions, and the registration is already open on our website. So, Markus, do you have anything to add?
Yes, Katrin, thanks. Just a short but important thing. I really want to stress that you should study the program descriptions carefully when you decide which programs to apply for. Make sure that you select programs with topics that really fit with your prior bachelor's degree. Having a suitable prior degree is important to get a seat in these very competitive programs of ours.
Exactly. And now moving on to the admission requirements. All master's programs at KTH have general admission requirements. You must hold a bachelor's degree equivalent to a Swedish bachelor's degree or other equivalent academic qualifications from a recognized university. You also have to meet the English language requirement equivalent to English Course B or a 6 in Swedish upper secondary school. This can be shown through a test or previous studies. Some countries also have country-specific requirements in addition, and each program also has program-specific requirements, such as a minimum number of credits in a certain subject area or a particular main field of study.
So, when applying, you must send in certification application documents. These vary depending on your program and your country of study, but here's an overview of it. Official degree certificates and diplomas, transcripts of completed courses and grades, proof of English proficiency, test or previous studies, a copy of your passport or any other valid ID. Many programs, they also require specific documents such as a CV, letter of motivation, letters of recommendation, and a summary sheet, if listed on the program page. Make sure to fill it in. What documents your program requires is listed on the program pages. So, at the School of ECS, we continuously work with integration of sustainable development as well as equality into our education programs. Our goal is to have a broad and deep offering of courses with learning objectives, activities, and assessment regarding sustainable development and equality. Such learning activities could, for instance, be practical work in makerspaces or other experimental environments. On the program pages, you will find how each program relates to the UN's Sustainable Development Goals. Now, KTH has extensive and positive experience in cooperating with companies, research institutes, authorities, municipalities, and county councils. The School of Electrical Engineering and Computer Science has a well-developed collaboration with industry, public sector, and other organizations, primarily within the areas of technology and research. This gives our students hands-on perspective of knowledge within their chosen fields. Katrin, do you have any example of this in your field?
Yes, so in my program, we have had several companies collaborate in classes through guest lectures and design challenges. Professionals share their insights and give feedback on our work, and we can ask questions about working for their company or job opportunities. We also have had a seminar at the end of last school year where we get to meet alumni from our program at their companies to see their place of work and discuss any questions we might have. Many students also have the opportunity to write their master's thesis with companies.
Our education and our master programs are closely related to our school's research. This gives our students access to new knowledge and research methods, things that develop all the time. ECS research spans over a wide range of subjects, and the research in electrical engineering and computer science often contributes to the sustainable development through different innovations and applications. Some examples of areas where internationally prominent research is conducted here at ECS are energy systems, systems engineering, electronics, communication systems, computer science, software development, and human-computer interaction. We are, of course, not able to cover all research here at ECS today, but a couple of specific research examples are the following. The Fur Hat. It's a social robot making unbiased recruitments. The development of AI research, components heading for Mercury to investigate its magnetosphere. Robots being able to follow the movements and commands of a human in real time. And we have the Smart Grid Gotland, the world's smartest electricity network. The school has access to many excellent research environments, many one of a kind. For example, the Smart Mobility Lab, the X-Trap Fusion Reactor, the Visualization Studio, and the Robotic Labs. We also have two key infrastructures for research collaboration. It's the PDC Center for High Performance Computing and the Electrum Laboratory for Semiconductors and Photonics. And I know that you have been involved in the Midla Lab, Katrin. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, I can. Midla is a lab or makerspace from the Media Technology Department where students and researchers can experiment, build prototypes, and try out new ideas in a safe and supportive environment. It's a place for hands-on learning, collaboration, and turning creative ideas into real projects. It's also just a place to hang out with your friends and have fun together.
So, what about the career after KTH then? The numbers here on this slide are from KTH's latest career report. We usually say that our students, that's their careers, it starts when they start at KTH with our close ties to industry. 50% have a job offer before graduating, or they're starting their own company. One of the most common ways to find your first job is through the degree project that you carry out in your final semester. Around 12% of our international students continue to pursue a PhD, either at KTH or at another renowned university. However, I need to highlight that a job immediately after graduation isn't guaranteed. KTH's graduates, they still face job market challenges like industry demands, language, specific skill set requirements, and so on. So KTH does offer support services to help you navigate through your career journey.
During the autumn, KTH offers many activities to support you on every step towards KTH. There are both program-specific and general webinars, like an application walkthrough. You can visit kth.se/meet to find all lists of events, both digital and in person, and make sure to register to get the chance to meet KTH in person and get first-hand information. There are also regional events in some of your home countries, so make sure to check that out as well. And you can also reach out to our student ambassadors from our programs, who are always happy to help answer your questions. These are the same people who have been answering your queries in the Q&A during the session. I'm also part of the team, so feel free to connect with us directly through the KTH website. So that marks the end of our presentation. Thank you, Markus. The webinar was very informative, and I hope the viewers enjoyed it as much as I did. Is there something more you would like to add?
Thank you very much, Katrin. Yes, there is. And thank you so much for your attention. It's been a pleasure having you here in our ECS webinar. I hope you now feel a little bit more familiar with our School of Electrical Engineering and Computer Science at KTH and with our master's programs and research here.
Yes, and the Q&A will remain open until we have answered all your questions. Until next time, see you.
See you.